So we are live. I think so. Hey everyone, please type hi in the chat just to know that you see and hear us clearly. And let me know if case my microphone is um, running. Not like last time. Last time, like I was talking and then I knew that something is going wrong and I can tell you like something went wrong. There is an issue. Refresh the page and try again. If the problem persists, please contact support. I mean, this is not the right time to contact support. Yeah, let's see if we already have if we are already live on LinkedIn. All good here. Yeah. So Rafael is there. Perfect. Hi, Rafael. Let me just open the event page so I can see. Yeah, I think we are live on LinkedIn. That's perfect. I mean, in case it is not on YouTube, then we can find out later. Okay, so hi everyone. This session is basically to talk about the 3 days workshop, the business workshop. Fabio and I will do. This workshop is literally the first of its kind. Why? Because like we have put all the energy, knowledge in one place and through in a streamlined way. The way how you will learn in those 3 days, it's exactly how it happens in real life in through the process. So whether you are doing it on your own or you have a team that is going to do it for you, you will have a way of how to go through your client acquisition process, where to find people. And we will talk more about the program and the process. And I will, so Fabio also would like to speak a bit about it. Um, on my side, I just want to say, like, if you already have a sales process and you want to get in, yes, you will get benefits because it's going to be streamlined. You have the actions, I would say, numbered like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until you get to the client, and you will get out of the 3 days with a system. Now, um, those are going to be 3 days. We do have a lot of bonuses that will help you apply this system, and we will talk about them. That's enough from my side. Fabio, please welcome, Fabio. Great to see you again online.
Hi, Anis, and sorry for giving you such trouble with my internet connection. It
Thank you.
is still not fixed, but it seems like tonight we're getting along. Let's, knocking on wood.
Yeah. So Fabio is in a place where you can get anything other than stable internet somehow, right? Anyway,
One way or another, I managed to get the worst internet connection on the planet.
yeah. I mean, no worries. As long as we can see you and hear you, that's perfect. Um,
But anyway, I'm very excited about this workshop because we're going to touch upon three topics which I think are key in order to run a business as a business. The first one is how do you find leads? And so we're going to do a thorough breakdown of the process of finding clients, which is not an easy process. We're not going to give you the magic place where you find the leads. We're going to explain to you how to do it. And then we're going to give you a methodology, which is not a trick, but it's a methodology that you have to follow in order to generate leads and how to nurture them. And that will take a lot of effort on your end to apply, but it is the same exact system that we use on the field. I do sales for a big famous visualization company that everybody knows, Digital Bunch. And so these are methods that come from the field. We gonna show you how to quote projects correctly, because oftentimes people look at projects and they say, oh, you know, $1,000, I'm making money. But when you go and break down all the costs and everything that is associated to the money that you're making, you'll see that often numbers lie. And the third one is actually closing the deal, which is basically another methodology that you can use to follow up on projects, um, give that gentle push to your clients to make them make a decision, which I think it's a very important thing for anyone working in this field, because I believe that everybody who does this job, they do it with honesty and with passion, and so they want to deliver good work. So pushing people gently towards closing a deal, it means that you're helping them buying quality for their own business, right? And this is a whole reframing that you have to learn for yourself, because oftentimes one of the um, things that artists fight us about is, I don't want to push clients, I don't want to be, I don't want to call them up. If they don't want to work with me, it's fine. But the reality is that if you can deliver value, it is your obligation to let clients understand and to let clients want to work with you, and you have to enable them to want to work with you. And sometimes you have to be a little bit pushy to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's in the nature of running a business.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. So, as Fabio said, you will get the methodology, um, which means basically the strategy, and we will provide you with the steps how to make it personalized for yourself. And this is one of the biggest reasons why we need to make it only for 10 studios, so that we do have time to see each one's plan and give direct feedback. Now, s- as you heard it from Fabio, or you might already got the emails about each day's program. We do have 3 days. Each day is going to be divided into two parts. Each part has a topic, and the part has two sessions. The first session, we need to show you the strategy and guide you through the action plan, and we will show you a case study. Okay, and then you will do it for yourself. And with the while you are doing it, you will have a lot of questions, and that's why we have a complete session just to answer your questions, so that we finish part one and we move to part two, where while you already have a draft. Now, this draft is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the draft that you will stick to in the next 10 years, but like it would be a good starting point for you to get out of day one, at least with the steps. Okay, now I don't have a project. I want to find leads. Okay, what should I do? Step one, step two, step three, you follow them. Now, what also comes with this, it is not a theoretical action plan. It's a live training. It means it is also like what Fabio is doing and what I am doing as well with my clients. We will give you like a realistic time frame. When should you be able to finish this? Okay, so we have, for example, if we are talking about, okay, let's write an email to this guy. Well, writing an email is a very simple task, right? You can ask ChatGPT, but you will always be unsure, is it the right email? Is it the right formula? For this, in the workshop, you will get the framework of how to write the email, especially if it is a cold outreach. If you are replying for a quotation, especially that is day two, how to reply to the quotation, how to start with the template, okay, and how to end it, what type of questions you need to end with it, you will get it. Now, even if you are going to use ChatGPT or Cloudy or whatever AI tool you have, you will already have like some sort of like framework how to follow with it. If you are going to get in touch with a client, you see that you can help them. You already have a similar style, and you would like to initiate the relationship. How to do it? You will get that there. And even in the early beginning of day one, we will try to differentiate between the different types of clients. Now, we don't exactly know how many people are going to be signing up for this. We are going to limit it to 10, but we already have like, we said it's only 10, and we already have around 15 who said completely yes, and they know the price, they are going forward with it. And it is a decision Fabio and I should take. Are we going to make it only for 10 for everyone? Or, I mean, for all types of studios? Or are we going to make it like maybe in two workshops? One for studios who are like 1 to 3 people, okay? And the other one is for studios who are maybe higher or bigger, five people team. I mean, if you have 5 artists, or maybe 10 artists, or maybe 15. So, because like the type of projects, the budgets at that scale, they are different. And um, the capacity the artist has when they are solo, it's also different, because you are going to do lead generation, making the quotation, reaching out to them, reply to the emails, all of this beside doing the job. You see, and if you are a studio, you might have the freedom a little bit to do the acquisition um, actions. So, as a summary of what I just said, each day has 2 parts. Each part also has 2 sessions. One is theory plus, not theory, sorry, the strategy, the action plan, and the case study. And the next one is your questions. So basically, while we are talking about the action plan, we will give you a template of how to follow and to write your action plan. I will give you already the roadmap that I am using in my coaching service. Um, you will take it, and inside the roadmap, you will get all the templates you might need to do the job correctly. Um, Now, doing the job correctly is another part. Fab, you would like to add on this? Then I will continue to the next, I would say,
No, I
section.
think that you're saying it correctly. You know, at the end of the day, I think what's important to specify here is that I see a lot of courses from other professionals that, you know, they say how to gain 5,000, 10,000 euros a month, you know, with this course. The reality is that the, you know, a lot of these courses are designed in a way that they might be very cheap so that a lot of people can buy them, and they're, you know, pre-recorded, and so, you know, you're left with a piece of content that sometimes you don't even watch. We actually sit down with you, we answer questions, we look at any doubts or any things that might not be clear. We give you our time, and often I get messages on Instagram and LinkedIn of people that ask, why are you doing this if then you create competition for your business? And I'm like, no, actually, if I teach people how to do the job properly, it's easier for me, because when I go to a client and I make a quote that it's the right quote, they it's easier if I tell people, look, you gotta charge more, because, you know, like when people understand the value of their work, then they don't go in with prices that are basically you know, losing them money. uh, and so, you know, a friend of mine used to say, a tide raises all the boats, right? I do believe that if we can help other people getting better at understanding the value of the work that they produce, that then automatically everybody can start charging the right amount for the services that they can provide.
Perfect. Fabio, you mentioned 3 points, extremely important. So the first point is competition. Guys, if you sit in one room with 100 studios, none of them is your competitor. So a competitor is the one who is trying day and night to steal your client. Other studios, they are not your competitors. Your competitors are software companies. Okay, I'm not going to name them. Okay, Software companies who are making plugins to help architects or even developers market their project easier. Okay. Um, um, AI is a competitor. Okay, anyone who is like, for example, now if I go on Instagram, it's really crazy. Like, you get those apps for $10 per month. You can generate as many images as you want. You just upload your Rabbit, okay, or model, and you will get images. Yes, the materials are not correct. Maybe you will miss one window or a balcony. It will be added, but like there will be no balcony. But they are happy. There is an image. Those are your competitors. So keep an eye on them, and like it has like two sides. One side is bad because they have higher budgets to reach out to more people. On the other side, it's easier for you to differentiate yourself and go up in the price. Now, I don't mean that everyone should really go up in the price. No, I mean you need to go up when it makes sense, when you are spending more time and you have higher expertise. Now, what Fabio said about the courses, let me give you this story. So there was one time, okay, like 2018, I'm doing some sort of coaching. Okay, I left 3D, but man, this coaching thing is not only the coaching. I'm writing as well. I'm writing emails to the people. I mean, what does this skill really is called? How can I master the writing? So I started looking for writing, and then I found that it's copywriting. It's not just writing. And that's not. I'm not just writing a story. So copywriting is like right to convince someone to sell your product, or at least get on a meeting with them. And the first time I was aware of copywriting, so I went to a course and it was like around 700. And I said, wow, 700, that's so much. I cannot really afford it. The other guy said, well, it's 2000. Okay, then I noticed that, man, copywriting courses are really very expensive. At one point, I found the guy saying, hey, look, learn 10 copywriting frameworks for 150. So I bought it. And I got into it, man, 10 copywriting frameworks. So how do I start? I mean, yes, I can see them. I can see examples. One is in the health industry. One is, I don't know, different industries, financial industry. But um, I mean, I don't really have any idea where should I start. I mean, I need first to know what is missing me as a skill so that I can at least like fix the problems, then move forward. And I kept struggling. I didn't really ask for help. I didn't do anything. In 2021, I found a copywriter and I reached out to her. And she said, hey, Anis, I'm happy to help you. It costs like 6,000. And I said, 6,000, it's too much. Oh my God. Okay, what does it come from? I mean, what does it include? And she said, well, it is a coaching program. It's not a course. Okay, the course is like 1 hour. You can just watch it and that's it. But applying it, I will be with you for 6 months. And I said, you know what? I do need to make it. I literally made it, and I paid the 6,000 for 6 months. Every single day, she was there for us in the group, in the meetings. She had different type of like meetings. One for mindset, one for copywriting, one. I mean, it was only one framework, and I still use that framework until today. I use it like in writing website copy, in writing my posts, in writing my about page, okay, in my emails, whatever it is. I even use it with my wife. I use it like with my friends, and you can see like it was the best investment in my life. So this is like to the courses BS coaching. I mean, that's why I do prefer to keep my coaching and not make it as a course, because like everyone is going to buy the course. It doesn't matter how expensive or cheap it is. No one is going to make it or complete it, or at least apply it step by step. And this workshop is like a form in between a course or plus a coaching. You do have this personalized input on your work, and at the same time you do have the course. So there will be like two courses. One is going to be a preparational course, You get it once you sign up. It's going to be most probably in the 1st of March or before live for you. And the second one is going to be basically the recording of the 3 days. You will get them all in one platform. You have them. Now, just to make sure that you are following the steps and you don't have any other questions, we will include those two courses inside a community. And for this community, the community, I don't know how long we will keep it up. I will keep it live, but for sure, we will do the 3 days, and then we will define three follow-up meetings where we meet you all, and like maybe 1 to 2 hours, we meet you, see how is the progress, are you moving, so that you have like in your mind, you say, you know what, 3 days, then three follow-up meetings. I have 1 month. This 1 month, I'm going to flip the business upside down. I'm going to take to the next level, and you do have our like immediate input. And there will be a community. It means you can comment, you can ask questions, whatever it is, and we will answer everything. So that's basically why I am somehow like 99.99% sure that everyone who is going to get in, they will get the benefit because we will be there to make sure. Yeah.
Anis,
So
another important thing that I think it's worth mentioning is that, you know, it's true, people are going to be with us for a month, but hopefully this experience is going to help them adopt the mindset of looking at the things in the right way and start persevering on a path that might not be an easier path, but it will be a little bit of a better path. And so in life, sometimes, you know, you meet some people that put you in the right direction, and they do it maybe with just one phrase that they tell you. We hope in this 1 month to help you get on a better path, because at the end of the day, you can keep doing this job for the next 10, 15 years and be sort of like on an okayish path, but you're not on the right path. And looking back, you're going to be like, I really wasted this long time doing a lot of things wrong. Or at least, you know, I never really challenged the status quo of what I was doing. And, you know, I come from the consulting business myself. I worked with a lot of artists that when we started to work together, they were like, I always thought that this was the standard. And then you show them something different and they'll be like, oh, wow, all right, that makes sense, right? And so the sooner you adopt a different point of view, a better point of view, then you'll be able to make better decisions for yourself. You know, maybe you'll find your way, which will be your specific way by yourself, because somebody's going to help you looking at this in a different way. And trust me, if you keep your mind open, I worked with a lot of business owners that were like, no, no, that's not how it works. I know because I've done it for 20 years. And then you look at them and you'll be like, can you just try once? And then they'll come back and they'll be like, okay, what do we do next?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I I do have a lot of these cases. Okay, I've been doing it for 20 years, 25 years, I don't know how many years. Yes, I am doing it for 20 years. Fabi is doing it for 20 years. But like, like doing the job for 20 years does not mean that you are able to scale a business or make it grow or even get your system optimized and running without a problem. Um, we have a lot of misconceptions in this industry. And I mean, I cannot imagine how many times I said, now I have a full list. And I meet someone new and I will get something new. The idea is like the time where we are just sitting down, I mean sitting and relaxed, waiting for the job coming to us, and we know that the job is going to come is away, literally away. Especially with the new AI apps, applications. Um, we will talk a lot in the workshop about the types of clients. When like the workshop, the first part is going to be where to find leads. And finding the leads does not mean that I'm going to give you like a place. Hey, look, they are there, and you just take it from there. It starts with you. You see, like it starts with. I mean, what are? I mean, I'm not going to speak a lot, but it starts with you, and you will find now. If you know what, now the new clients I'm looking to work with, they are more aligned into what I am great at, or what I would love to work more on. And the second part is how to reach out to them. Sorry, the second part, I think, yeah, exactly. How to spot the right ones, because not all of them are going to work with you, and how to reach out to them. If you have any questions, please share with us. I mean, so far, the only things we can say for now, they are going to be 3 days, and it's going to be recorded. You have a pre-recorded course, a preparational course, before the workshop, and we will have 3 follow-up meetings after the workshop. And all of this will be inside a closed community, and some of the bonuses, I think, I don't know, Fabio is gonna, you may
Well,
mention
they're
something
gonna
about.
get, there are tools that we're gonna give them that they can use. And
Yeah,
these tools are actually advanced tools that are designed just for this kind of tasks. So, I do think that there is a lot of value in this workshop. Just if you look at the practicality of the stuff that you get, um, I don't know. I think that uh, again, I don't want to be too pushy. I I don't think it's necessary. But I go into this adventure with a lot of excitement because I know that those who will sign up, they're gonna be very happy at the end of it. So I'm just really looking forward to get started on this.
yeah. Um, One of the tools Fabio has shared is like an app called app.archviz.business. So this is an app where you have all the marketing tools in one place. As these are CRM, a customer relationship management, sending emails, making website, making calendars, scheduling your posts on social media, and we do have as well. We do need to have. There are another features that you will need to support you in the ways we will suggest to reach out to the leads. And it's like a place where you have all your business in one place. Okay, you can make quotations, you have a sales pipeline as well. And this app is not a magic, okay? It is just something I've always wanted, which is like having something called a studio in a box. Like having a box where you have all the tools. You see, you don't need to really like pay subscription here or there, whatever it is. And I really struggled for a long time with my coaching clients. Each one is coming with their own tools. And I need to learn
Mm.
how to do this, how to do that. I mean, how to integrate this with that. Okay, you are using this email. Oh, you know what? I'm happy to pay for an agency software, okay, and host it on my name, and I will give it to you for free. Okay, just follow it so we have like we are both on the same page. We know the same tools, and whenever you have any problem, I can support you immediately. So that's basically what you will get until it's going to be for 6 months. You will get the software in case you like it. You can keep it later for maybe I don't know how much I will charge for it, but this tool is has been in application since last November, and we are doing all the actions with all my clients on it. So each one who will sign up, they will have a form. They will fill in the form. Those are the information I need to create the account, and they will have the access. They will get in, and inside the preparational course, you will get how to set it up, how to upload the contacts and the email. If you want later to make the website on it, this is another thing. How to set up the sales pipeline, quotations, all of that. If you have any questions, please type in the chat. We would love to answer all your questions. This is a live stream just for you to answer all your questions. Even like if you are watching the recording
Please.
later, Let us know.
Pe- people want to know the price, so just tell them what to do so that they can know the price.
Yeah. To be honest, we will announce the price tomorrow via email. It's not going to be cheap, but it's not extremely expensive. Um,
So you better sign up to the email.
yeah,
I've made a few videos. You can write me a message and I'll send you the link, or you can reach out to Anis. He will also get your information, and then tomorrow you're gonna get the full information with the price, and then you can decide whether it makes sense for you to move forward or not.
exactly. So inside the chat, I put a link. This link has a form. You just fill in your first name, last name, email, and the studio name. And based on that sign up, you will get 5 emails. One email as general information for the 3 days workshop, another 3 emails, each one about each day, what does it include, and the most important part, which is my concern always, like to make, I want always to make sure that you are getting the highest benefit of this thing, is like you need to have a clear, sharp idea. Okay, I'm getting in, I'm getting out with this benefit. If you want it, then you will sign up. If you don't want it, then it's not for you. Um, you get those 5 emails. The last email is the tools, and tomorrow you should be able to, you should have received all the emails, and we will announce the price. The price announcement, it will come with a surprise, a discount for anyone who would like to start early, I would say, or sign up early. Let's secure the spot between those 10 places. Um, and upon your registration, I will reach out to you personally, Fabio as well, and I will send you a form just to see, um, I mean, what should happen for me to make you say this was completely worth it. Okay. Um, we will do a lot of live training. It means we will search for clients together. Okay. And we will define this is for you or not. You will see me doing it with you together. So it's not going to be theory. It's not going to be like, look, internet is full of information, especially now ChatGPT. Just go there and write, oh, how to find clients. You will say, oh, define new clients, do this, do that. But this won't help you. You need something personalized, something for your business. And that's why we are here. Do we have any questions? Um,
I'm not moving anything on the interface because I don't want to lose the connection.
yeah, I know. Um, so Mantas said, forgot to sign up, just did it. I think Mantas, you are already there. Let me check. I mean, if you got the emails, but they landed on the spam, in the spam folder, that's a problem. So, Mantas, my friend, you are there. You signed up through using 2 emails. So, the first time reached out to you using an email called info@north3d.com, and the second time you signed up with Fabio, I think, using mv@north3d.com. Um, please let me know if you didn't get the emails. I'm happy to resend them to you. So, Jens, um, I am not able to join this round. Will there be another late down this? So there will be something else end of May, but I don't know if it's going to be open to anyone, to everyone. Um, so this workshop is a simplified version of something called the Mastermind. The Mastermind is like a 3 day event I do in the office to my clients, only my clients. Why? Because we already know all the steps of the roadmap. We already know all the ins and outs. We gather together and we see what are the problems now. and how we need to move forward. Now, I don't know if Fabio is going to be available end of May in Europe. In case yes,
I'm
okay,
hoping
I will
so.
invite him. So if case Fabio is going to join, we will open it. So it's going to be like a small event. If we do it, then you are welcome to come. I mean, you are in Belgium. I think it's going to be a couple of hours travel for you. It's going to be in person, end of May. Um, no confirmation about whether this is going to happen to people who are outside my network or not, but I will keep you updated. And based on the feedback from the first time, we will see in case we will do it second time or not. Oh yeah, Mantas regarding the price. Great, thank you. So does it include the pricing tool to ease proposal submission? Um, yeah, Fabio, he's going to share his pricing tool with you. This is one of the bonuses. We wanted to keep it as a surprise for tomorrow, but yeah, it's okay. So Fabio
You
has the
know,
pricing tool.
let me tell you the story. I was fighting all the time, with let's not do names, and I was like, listen, I would really like to use my pricing tool instead of the method that you're using. This person was like, nah, we don't need that, we don't need that. And I'm like, just let me demo it to you. Do the demo, and this person goes like, okay.
They're all convinced now.
Look, this is a hard business to be in, often because of how close-minded certain people can be, clients as well as the owners themselves. uh, I believe that to be in this business you have to be fluid, not gender fluid. You gotta be fluid, like you have to adapt, right? And you have to be able to listen, to open your eyes. um, I do it all the time. I don't come from a place where I say I know everything. Oftentimes when I do conversations with my clients and they tell me something new, I question the things that I know, and you should too. You cannot be in business by having a very fixed mindset about everything that you know. You should be able to absorb new things. And when I do consultations, there is always something that I learn myself from other people. And I try to implement that stuff also in my day to day. And I think that this is a very important thing. You need to be able to adapt and change your mind so that, when you spot good ideas, you can take them and make them yours. This is a very important thing.
Yeah, I mean, having an open mind to new ideas, new concepts is very important. One of the hottest fights I would say I have with artists, but it is topic we are not going to talk about inside the workshop, it's the website. When I hear people saying, "Oh, you know what? I looked at the website of this big artist, okay? They just have images on the website." And I said, "Man,
Mm.
I mean, if you are not them, they have their name, they have their contacts. People are reaching out to them since 2010. Now you are still like 2 years in the business. You cannot have your website the same thing. Website is not a couple of images. I mean, it's the only reason for the website is to collect data and bring you inquiries. If it doesn't
Yeah.
do this job, it doesn't work. It is just like a nice gallery. Well, you can do a nice gallery somewhere else. You don't need to pay for it. You can make it on LinkedIn. You can make it on Facebook.
It's funny how artists are very good at telling stories through images and through like the way that they work, but they are not able to tell their own story, right? And the website, it's actually a place where you should be telling your story, because this is not a criticism towards artists. I'm an artist myself, and sometimes I catch myself struggling to to tell my story, because I'm like, yeah, who cares, like.
Yeah.
But then you realize, especially in conversations with clients, that they are interested in hearing your story because, like, if these people, they need to trust you, they also need to know who you are, right? And so by telling your story, there is also a way that you should be telling your story. You
Yeah.
let them in into your world, and so you start building that relationship, right?
Yeah. There will be a place. I mean, one of the most important parts in this method we will teach you is that you need to make a portfolio. Now, a portfolio, when I say it, usually it's, I do have a PDF file. I do have a portfolio. I put all the images together. No, no, no. This is not a portfolio. This is like a couple of images, a gallery. It's not a portfolio. Portfolio should give the target viewer all the information they need to hire you or not. Okay, and this should happen through a sequence of information. We will give it to you as a template, you follow it, and if you feel like you are, I mean, we will have 3 follow-up meetings. Whenever you finish them, you join the meetings and we will give you direct feedback. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if anyone has any questions, even like later when you have the replay, um, when you watch the replay, please comment below. We will answer all the questions. Like, this is the first time I'm doing it with Fabio. Even like me, I'm doing it as a workshop, openly, not with the clients. Last year we did it 2 times. Last year it was 2 times, and I can say, like the first time we did it in the office here, and each day we started at 10 a.m. We finished at the earliest it was like 1 a.m. You can imagine the whole day sitting together, talking about pricing, client stories, our stories, how we did that project, or like a story from a successful project, or like a bad project. Um, we had a nice tool of to um, how to evaluate your, like what we call competitors, other studios, so that you can see how to stand out quickly. So that was the first time. Okay, the first time we did it in the office for it was 3 days. And if you go to my LinkedIn profile, you will see testimonials from that meeting. Or you go to my YouTube channel, you will see as well videos. I made interviews with people here. So basically, the first time it was only 3 people: Matteo Ferrari, Lassi Rode, and Tio. So the name of Tio is long, that's why I just call him Tio. That I don't know the last names. Hi Tio, in case you're watching. The second time we made it online, and although I tried uh, to fix the timeline, not make it until 12, um, we felt like, oh my God, there are like thousands, like 100 topics we didn't speak about. I mean, this is, I will show you something. I'll share my screen. Something similar to what you will get later. Okay. So those were the 3 days mastermind. Okay. And it is a little bit more deep, not like the workshop, but so everyone who is there, they already know the workshop or the roadmap. And we talk about everything, the sales process and the marketing plan, everything. And the goal for this was to make the next year's business plan. Um, the tool, one of the templates will provide, it has the initial parts of the business plan, how to think about it. And throughout the 3 days, like while you are doing each step, um, at the end of the 3 days, you will have the business plan assembled, like step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, cool. In case you have any questions, please um, just write in the chat. Otherwise, I mean, Fabio, would you like to add any other thing to this?
No, I, encourage people just to sign up, just, to have some more information, to know the price, and then they can make a decision. Uh, Often I do get an objection from some clients that are looking for a way to um, get better at what they do is that they don't feel ready. uh, I tell you one thing: the sooner you start doing this kind of stuff, the better it is for yourself. If you keep telling yourself that you're not ready, I respect that, and I want you to know that it is totally okay for you to feel that way. But the reality in most of the cases is that you're just afraid of doing something that it's out of your comfort zone. And one thing that life has taught me is that when something out of your comfort zone presents itself, you should probably do it because it's always that thing that pushes you towards a change, any type of change. Hopefully it's a positive change, but it could also be a change that makes you learn something more about yourself. One night, I'll tell you this story. I was out with the owner from Red Vertex, is a very good friend of mine, Dimitar, and we were having dinner. And he told me a story. I don't want to get into details, but he was like, "Yeah, it was a $2 million mistake. It was fantastic. I've learned so much."
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
2 million.
Now, bear in mind that this is a 200 plus people company. It's a
Yeah,
massive operation.
absolutely.
So, like they're international and they're everywhere. But it is funny, like how you put certain things in perspective. And I made mistakes myself all the time. And honestly, looking back, I do like the fact that I made those mistakes because they really pushed me to grow up in a good way. And so doing something a little bit outside of your comfort zone oftentimes can be a good thing.
Yeah,
Just wear a helmet.
absolutely. Like yesterday we had the roadmap community, we had a meeting, and I told them, guys, I'm going to the MIPIM in Cannes, in France. And anyone of you going there? And they said, oh, it's too expensive. I am more into free meetings. I told him, man, I mean, this meeting is paid. Now you are sure everyone who is there is ready for business because they paid for it.
Yeah.
It's not a free event. And yeah, I don't know. I am afraid if I go there and come back with no results. And they said, well, I mean, as long as this event costs less than what you charge per image, it's okay. I mean, how many images do you need to get everything you
Yeah.
will pay back, including the flight and accommodation, whatever it is? And for him, it was like 1.5 image, you see. And they said, yeah, let's do it. So I think he's going to.
Anis, you know what would be great? It would be great to go to an event and just take people with us and do a live pitching on how to go and present your work to clients,
Yeah,
just to show them.
yeah. By
Because
the
that's
way,
another
Mario.
question that I get all the time. How do you do it? How do you talk to people? And I'm like, you just talk to them. You just go
Yeah.
and talk.
Um, I was asking myself, should I go to the MIPIM, to this event? Yes, no, yes, no. Well, yes, I get some insights about the industry, but I'm not there to. I mean, my clients are not there. I mean, they are not. I mean, there will be some people, yes, but like, there will be mostly people I know. Then I said, you know what? Let's do a course about how to get clients using events. Okay.
Yeah.
It has a workflow. So I made the workflow, the steps, and I started with them. I already have some successful case studies from last year through events, and hopefully this year my clients are going to get clients there, and I'm documenting this. Okay, if you would like, you can add your experience to this, and we can include this inside our, I would say, teaching group. By the way, I got a question via email. Let me see if you have anything else online, then we can get to this. Could you tell me about the artist's portfolio need look like? Yeah, I can tell you inside the workshop. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going I mean, it's a detailed, I would say, portfolio, and they have a template, and we go through the parts step by step, and it doesn't matter what portfolio I'm going to show you. You just look at it from the outside. You won't really get why it is made in this way, because there is a template, but like we do need to adjust some parts, some variables depending on the business experience, portfolio, style, all of that. Um, so I got a question inside in the email, because we are sending the emails, we get replies. Um, the guy asked me, is it a replacement? Is this 3 days a replacement of my roadmap? Okay, I mean the roadmap I have is like monthly payment. Okay, and I am there to help them, or the coaching. The coaching is as well, but like it's more intense than the roadmap. I told him it's not replacement to anything. Okay, in case people, when we meet together and they find it is valuable, okay, we will keep this thing live, the group, me and Fabio, and we can offer you something to continue like helping you maybe on weekly basis or maybe bi-weekly basis, but we don't really know now. It depends on the feedback, if they like it, if they don't like it. So we are not pushing something. We are trying to see what the market needs, and then we adjust our offers on that need, based on that need. Cool. I think we are like 50 minutes away, or 10 minutes away from finishing this. Let me see if you have other comments.
We're 5 minutes away.
5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, we should close now. Perfect. So, in case you have any question, reach out to Fabio, reach out to me, write us an email, comment below, we'll answer. In case, I mean, we'll be completely honest with you, we already have a list of 15 people. They said completely yes, even on the price. And we are just thinking, can we divide them in two groups? One is maybe more advanced, and one maybe in the beginning of their career. And based on that, we will announce how we will go with it. Um, if we will do it next time online in this form, we will see, depending on the feedback. Okay, perfect. Fabio, do you want to say any last word for this?
Nope, just good luck, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you at the workshop, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. And yeah, maybe this is, the first step in the right direction, in the direction that you were hoping to get sooner or later. And I'm hoping myself that I'll be able to help you get there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, everyone, for attending, for writing the questions, and thank you, Fabio, for being here and answering questions. Um,
My
we
pleasure,
will
Nis,
meet.
and thanks a lot for putting all of this up.
Thank you. We will meet again next Wednesday. Next Wednesday live stream is going to stay. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
another guest for next week. So
And I'm gonna have a very good internet connection. So
yeah, hopefully, no worries. Um, thank you very much. See you next week. Goodbye. Oh my God,
I'm not closing the